In this episode, we're going to go from this to this, and I'm going to show you how. So stay tuned. We're going to have some fun. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of our YouTube channel. And this is the Thanksgiving Day leftover. What are we going to do with our turkey edition? And right about now, you've probably had your Thanksgiving meal. You're feeling fat and happy, like I am. Okay, and some of you might even be over on the, over on the couch or the recliner, doing the power snoring thing. It might even be somebody out there plotting to do something crazy to that person that's doing the power snoring or what have you, because I used to do those sort of things. And so some of you may be even dreaming right now, what am I going to do with my leftover turkey? I know right about now was when my dad would be asking me, Mikey, what are we going to do with the turkey? What are we going to do for dinner? What are we going to do for tomorrow? Well, you can do the normal thing that most everybody does, and you can do an open-faced turkey sandwich. You can do turkey pot pie. A lot of people are going to be having turkey sandwiches later on tonight. But I kind of go a little bit different. I wander down the different road, and I like to make turkey curry. In fact, this episode shout out goes out to my daughter Megan, who texted me the other day and said, hey Dad, are you going to do the episode or do an episode on turkey curry, because you make the most amazing turkey curry. And I hemmed and hawed about it a little bit, and I said, yeah, sure, why not? And because it's different, don't stay with the norm. And that's what I kind of do at Thanksgiving. I make so much turkey, I end up having turkey sandwiches anyways. But one of the favorite things that we like to do the day after is make turkey curry. And what I also like to do is I try to keep it on the simple side, because I spent an entire day slaving over the oven. Well, the last thing I want to do the next day is put a lot of effort into making a curry. So the curry that I'm going to show you today is a very simplified version. I'm not making my own curry spice. I'm just using curry powder. I'm not even using my homemade naan bread. I went out to the store and bought a package of naan bread, which is pretty good. Nothing wrong with it. It works. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make turkey curry today. And so stay tuned. When we come right back, I'm going to show you all the ingredients. And we're doing a little bit different format, so let me know if you like it or not down in the comments section, and how you like our format today. So stand by. We'll be right back to you with our ingredients, and we're going to show you how to prep this super easy leftover turkey curry. So the ingredients we're going to use today are 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of ghee, 1 large sweet onion diced large, 3 cloves of garlic minced, about 8 ounces of mushrooms sliced, 2 tablespoons of curry powder, a pinch of cayenne for heat, a pinch of salt just to taste, 14 ounces of tomato sauce, about a tablespoon of ginger, about 2 tablespoons of chopped cilantro, about 2 cups of leftover turkey, a can of garbanzo beans, 1 cup of heavy cream, about a teaspoon of honey, and some green onion for garnish. The first thing I need to do is add my ghee to the pan to melt it. Now, if you don't have ghee, you can always use 1 tablespoon of butter and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Keep in mind, we're still going to add 2 more tablespoons of olive oil to this pan. Now I've added my ghee, I'm going to add my 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and we'll heat this up. Now I'm going to take my diced up onion and add it to the pan and start sauteing. We're going to saute this until the onions are translucent. Now I'm sauteing on a medium to high heat, and I'm going to keep these onions moving around. I do not want to burn them, and I don't really want them to brown. Again, we're just going to cook these until they're translucent. So our onions are looking really good right now. We're going to go in with our garlic, and we're going to saute this for a couple more minutes until the garlic is just about golden. And because I'm keeping this simple, I'm going to go in with about a tablespoon, maybe 2 tablespoons of minced ginger. And we'll go ahead and stir this in. We'll continue to saute. And just about time to add our sliced mushrooms in here. And I'm using cremini mushrooms, and I've sliced them kind of on the thick side. So into our pot goes the mushrooms. And now we'll give this a stir, and we'll continue to saute until the mushrooms start to soften up a bit. This is looking really good. I really wish you could smell this right now. Why haven't they invented smell-o-vision yet? I don't know. So let me speed this up a little bit, and then we'll drop in right about when the onions and mushrooms are just about done. So our onions and mushrooms are looking pretty good right now. We're going to add in our curry powder. I'm also going to add in a pinch of cayenne pepper, and that's really going to give it a nice little subtle bit of heat to the curry. We're going to go ahead and stir this all in and continue cooking. So I'm continually stirring, and I really don't want my spices to stick to the bottom, burn up. So I'm keeping this moving, and we should be in good shape. So next up is my tomato sauce I'm going to add to the pan, and you'll see immediately that anything that was actually on the bottom of the pan, any of those caked in spices are going to just go ahead and dissolve away. And that's all good flavor. Let me also point out that if you don't have a tomato sauce, you can also just use crushed tomatoes. And what I mean by tomato sauce, I'm talking about the plain tomato sauce with no herbs or spices added. Now that I have the tomato sauce incorporated into the pot, what I'm going to do now is cook this down for about 8 to 10 minutes. And at this point, I'm also adding in my 2 tablespoons of chopped cilantro. This really gives a really nice flavor, and I want that flavor incorporated into my sauce as it cooks down. And through the magic video, we're going to go ahead and speed this up. Warp speed, Scotty. I'm also adding in a little bit of my salt right now, just to flavor. Wow, the aroma of the curry is really starting to intensify now. It's really coming together really nicely. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and add our heavy whipping cream. And I'm using about just over a hair over a cup of heavy whipping cream, and we're going to go ahead and stir this in, incorporate it into our curry, and it's really starting to come together now. So what we'll be adding next is our turkey, and what I've done is I've taken the leftover turkey and I've torn it into about 1-inch pieces. Nice bite-sized pieces, and then we'll also be adding in our canned garbanzo beans. So in goes our turkey, and in goes our garbanzos. Give this all a nice stir, folding it in. So after I stir in all of the turkey and the garbanzos, what I'll be doing next is bringing it back up to a nice simmer, covering it and letting it cook for about another 5 minutes. On goes the lid, and we'll let this simmer. So it's been about 5 minutes. We're going to take the top off and probably go in for a bit of a taste here, just to see how we're doing, if I need to add any salt, pepper, or anything else to my curry. Wow, holy moly, this is some good curry. And the salt is just about perfect. Nothing needs to be added to this. We're looking good. We're tasting good. This is gonna be some good stuff. There is one thing that I am going to add, and that's going to be about a tablespoon of honey. That's going to cut down on the acidity from the tomatoes and give it a bit of a sweetness to it. Not overpowering, just right. One more stir. Go in for another taste. And see where we're at with this curry. And I think we're going to be right about there. Yeah, that's good. That's about perfect. One last thing to do now is to go ahead and plate this up, and so we'll be right back. As you can see, this was a really easy dish to prepare. I've got my basmati rice, my turkey curry, my store-bought naan bread, and right now I'm just kind of give it a little bit of garnish and flavor. So I'm going to take some of the cilantro I had left over, get that off there, and some of my green onion. And there you have it. Turkey curry made with leftover Thanksgiving turkey. So get your head out of the I gotta have the open face roast turkey sandwich or the turkey pot pie. Try something different. Venture on the wild side a little bit. So I'm gonna taste this, give it a taste, and I'll tell you what, this smells so freaking good. It's crazy. I'm just gonna try the turkey. Man, this is friggin' dope. It doesn't get any better than this. I don't know, maybe it does somewhere, I don't know. But here, this is it. This is awesome turkey. I know my daughter's probably mouth is watering right now as she's watching it. So hey, shout out to Megan. This is what you wanted. Hey, so like I keep saying, this is so simple to make. It's different. Try something different. You know, this is the time to try something different. And hey, if you don't have these exact ingredients, say you don't have garbanzos and you got some leftover sweet potato or some carrots or whatever, you can throw that in there. Be adventurous. You don't have to have the exact items that I have in here. The spices you want to stay close to, the liquid ingredients you want to stay close to, but if you want to change it up with other ingredients, like maybe throw some peas in there, some celery, some cauliflower, what have you. I've done all of that. You know, make it your own. It doesn't have to be by the book. So, hey, if you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and most importantly, share. So until next time, thank you, and I hope you have an enjoyable Thanksgiving.